Robin Hood wasn't actually a hero? What if the legendary outlaw people grew up admiring was really just a violent man trying to survive in one of the darkest periods in human history? Because the death of Robin Hood doesn't look like the classic Robin Hood story at all, this feels darker, more brutal, more human. And honestly, this might be one of the most interesting A24 movies we've seen in a long time. Right from the beginning, the trailer immediately changes the entire tone of the Robin Hood legend. Usually, Robin Hood is portrayed as this charming heroic outlaw who steals from the rich and helps the poor. But this movie asks a completely different question. What if Robin Hood was actually dangerous? What if he came from a world so violent and unforgiving that survival itself turned him into something terrifying? And honestly, that idea alone already makes this movie feel fresh. The trailer repeatedly emphasizes how brutal this version of the world is. Cold forests, ancient castles, mountains covered in fog, and people who look like they would kill you without hesitation. Everything about the atmosphere feels raw and realistic instead of fantasy-like. One of the most important lines in the trailer is when they say, Robin must understand the sides of his identity. That line tells us this movie probably isn't just about action. It's about identity.legacy, and the difference between myths and reality. Because over centuries, Robin Hood became more than just a man. He became a symbol, a legend. But legends usually hide uncomfortable truths, and this movie seems determined to explore those truths in the darkest way possible. Another reason this trailer feels so promising is Michael Cernowski directing it. If you've seen Pig or A Quiet Place, day one, then you already know he's incredible at making emotional stories feel grounded and human. And honestly, that emotional realism seems to be exactly what he's bringing to Robin Hood here. Even visually, the movie already looks absolutely stunning. The castles, forests, churches, mountains, everything feels massive and cinematic. But at the same time, there's still this constant sense of loneliness and brutality underneath it all. And Hugh Jackman honestly looks perfect for this role.